world has 195 countries, and we're covering every single one. No skipping, no favorites, and no mercy. As you might know, I've been making shorts on every country in the world so far. I've done every single country beginning with A, and now we move on to the letter B. Every country, one letter at a time. These are fun facts about countries that start with the letter B.
Get ready for some fun facts about the Bahamas. The Bahamas is located right off the coast of Florida in the Caribbean Sea with its capital in Nassau. The Bahamas has a population of around 403,000. The Bahamas is known for its stunning beaches. The name the Bahamas comes from the Spanish term Baja Mar. This means shallow sea in Spanish. When Christopher Columbus set foot on the Americas, it was the Bahamas on which he stepped foot on first. And the official language of the Bahamas, like many countries, is English. And the locals even made their own English-based Creole, called Bahamian Creole, Bahamian English, or Bahamianese. I hope you guys enjoyed these fun facts about the Bahamas. The country I'm doing next is Bahrain. And since I'm doing the rest of the world, it would help me a lot if you guys like or subscribe. And with that, I'll see you guys when I do Bahrain. Goodbye. See you next time. Get ready for some fun facts about Bahrain. The island nation of Bahrain is located right here in the Persian Gulf, and it's surrounded by countries like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iran, and the UAE, with its capital being in Manama. The country's population is around 1.65 million. Bahrain is around 780 square kilometers, or 301 square miles for my American viewers, making it the smallest country in the Middle East. Possibly being one of the oldest countries in the world, Bahrain's history dates back around 4,500 years. Opening in September of 2019, Dive Bahrain has been the largest underwater diving site. Pretty cool. And for you Formula One fans out there, Bahrain brought Formula One racing into the Middle East. The official language of Bahrain, like many other countries in the Middle East and Northern Africa, is Arabic, which is widely used in daily communication, government, and business. I hope you guys enjoyed these fun facts about Bahrain. The country I'm doing next will be Bangladesh. Since I'm doing every single country in the world, it would help me a lot if you guys like or subscribe. And with that, I'll see you guys when I do Bangladesh. Get ready for some fun facts about Bangladesh. Bangladesh is located right here in Asia. It borders two countries, which are India and Myanmar, and has its capital in Dhaka. The population of Bangladesh is approximately 175 million, which is absolutely massive for its small landmass of only 148 kilometers squared. Off the coast of Bangladesh, eastern India and Myanmar, lies the Bay of Bengal, which is the largest bay in the world. The Sundarbans in Bangladesh is the world's largest mangrove forest, spanning over 4,000 square miles. Bangladesh used to be a part of Pakistan until 1971 after a brutal war. The national animal of Bangladesh is the Royal Bengal tiger. Bangladesh is the world's most densely populated major country. Bangladesh has not 4 but 6 seasons, and it has a very successful cricket team. Bangladesh also has the world's third largest Muslim population behind Pakistan and Indonesia. The official language of Bangladesh is Bengali. It is also a major language in the Indian state of West Bengal. And around 250 million people speak it worldwide. I hope you guys enjoyed the fun facts about Bangladesh. The country I'll be doing next is Barbados. Since I'm doing every single country in the world, it would help me a lot if you guys like or subscribe. I'll see you when I do Barbados. Goodbye. Alrighty guys, it's time for some fun facts about Belarus. Belarus is located right here in Eastern Europe. Want a better view of Belarus? Fear not. Look right here, then you'll get a better view. The capital of Belarus is Minsk. To me, its name sounds like a sneeze on a very grey Soviet winter. Which, by the way, the Soviet Union consisted of countries like Belarus, Russia, Ukraine, and more. Belarus is landlocked by 5 countries. They are Poland, Russia, Ukraine, Latvia, and Lithuania. This means that people from Belarus can't visit a beach without having to travel to another country. Now back to the capital, Minsk. Did you know that Minsk is mainly made out of concrete? Wow. People in Belarus really love tractors. I mean, they really love tractors. Wow. Here's a fact that you may not know. Around 70% of the Chernobyl fallout landed in Belarus, not Ukraine. Belarus and Russia have quite a bit in common. They're both located in Eastern Europe. They were both part of the Soviet Union, obviously. And they both even speak Russian as their major language, even though Belarus has its official language as Belarusian. And did you know that Belarus means White Russia? That's right, even Belarus's name is related to Russia. Wow. That's crazy. I really hope you enjoyed these fun facts about Belarus. The country that I'll be doing next is none other than Belgium. By the way, I'm doing every single country in the world from A to Z, or Z, however you want to say it. So it would help me a lot if you guys support me and my channel. Maybe at least like the video or subscribe. With that being said, it's time to go. Goodbye everyone. This country survived 589 days without a government. And it's like if France, Germany, and the Netherlands all had a baby. They made French fries, colonized the Congo, and despite all this, they still managed to perfect their waffles. Do you think you know which country I'm talking about? Spoiler alert, it's Belgium, and it's way weirder than you think. When Belgium couldn't form a government in 2010, people thought that Belgium would collapse within a week. But no, the trains kept running, the beer kept flowing, and the people, they just went on about their everyday lives. But why? You see, Belgium was built different from the start. They have 3 major languages, 2 major ethnicities, and so many layers of government. It's like a political lasagna. They've got a king, a prime minister, and so many regional leaders that run everything at the same time. Belgium is like a group project where people don't really talk to each other, but they still manage to get an A. And yeah, the Belgians made French fries, but the French stole all the credit. It was like colonialism 2.0. Would your country survive nearly 2 years without a government, or would it collapse within a week? Drop your flag below and subscribe for more facts about countries from A to Z, or Z.
There's only one country in the whole of Central America that has English as its official language. And it's not what you think it is. This country's name is Belize. Belize only borders Mexico and Guatemala. And Belize's culture, it's a mashup. You got tacos on the streets, reggae at the beach, and some cool ancient Mayan architecture. The capital of Belize is Belmopan. Belmopan is a tiny town in which Belize decided to move its capital to after its old one got hit by a hurricane. So do you think Belize is part of Central America, the Caribbean, or both? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more fun facts about countries from A to Z, or Z.
There is a country in Western Africa that most people can't even point to on a map. But they created voodoo. And no, not those creepy dolls. Voodoo is actually a real religion with its own gods, traditions, and even more. This is Benin. And here are some fun facts about Benin that you didn't even know. Benin used to be home to the Kingdom of Dahomey. It It was a small but very powerful empire that had control over the region. The people of Dahomey were living in harmony until one day the French came over and destroyed it. They colonized the place and renamed it to French Dahomey. The French also tried to erase the traditions and cultures of Dahomey, but nope, all of that survived throughout the French colonization. And then in 1960, French Dahomey became just Dahomey, becoming independent. And then in 1975, the country was renamed to Benin, as you know it today. Also, voodoo still exists today, and it's a symbol of national heritage. Do you think of voodoo as a religion? Or do you still think of those creepy dolls from those movies? Drop your thoughts down below and subscribe for more fun facts about countries from around the world.
This tiny country measures happiness. Literally, this country's name is Bhutan, and its capital is Thimphu, and its population is just under 100,000. Its native language is Dzongkha. But don't worry though, a lot of people in Bhutan can speak English. As I said at the start, national happiness is actually measured. Now, our next stop in this series is Bolivia. Subscribe to the Man of Geography, will ya? And also get us to 250 subscribers. Bolivia might just be the craziest country in the world. Let me prove it to ya. It's landlocked, but it still has a navy. Yep, that means sailors without an ocean. This is the world's largest salt flat, Salar de Uyuni. It can be so reflective at times that astronauts use it as a mirror. And Alto International Airport in La Paz holds the record for the highest elevated airport in the world. Good luck breathing. Speaking of La Paz, it is one of two capitals in Bolivia, alongside Sucre. If you guys want to see fun facts about Bosnia and Herzegovina, smash subscribe. Bosnia and Herzegovina. You may have heard it somewhere, but do you actually know anything about it? Let's begin. It's home to Europe's last remaining forest. It's called the Perućica Forest. And yeah, us humans barely touch it. Back in 1984, Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina's capital, hosted the Winter Olympics. And here's the twist. Sarajevo is one of the only places in the world where you can see a mosque, a church, a synagogue, and more, all at the same time. Now we get to their coffee culture. They drink it slowly, and it's also served in a copper pot. This low-key sounds way better than Starbucks, not gonna lie. If you enjoyed this stuff, please subscribe and get us to 300 subscribers. Welcome to the country of Botswana. It's barely spoken about, but that's why I'm here. Firstly, Botswana has the most elephants in the world, with an elephant population of around 150,000. Now we get to diamonds. Botswana is one of the largest exporters of diamonds in the entire world. In fact, it ranks 7th globally. Now we fly to Okavango Delta. It is a river that flows into the deserts of Botswana, and it creates a lush oasis in the sand. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe. Stay tuned for Brazil. Welcome to the country of Brazil. It's a country where football is life. This abnormally massive nation borders almost every single country in South America, except for Chile and Ecuador. In the northern parts of Brazil lies the Amazon rainforest, home to lots of crazy wild animals. In Rio de Janeiro lies Christ the Redeemer. It's a 30-meter tall statue of Jesus Christ that overlooks the beautiful city. Not only is Sao Paulo the largest city in Brazil, or the largest city in South America, but it's the largest city in the whole of the Southern Hemisphere. It has a population almost 23 million. Our next stop in this series is going to be Brunei, so please stay tuned. Get us to 300 subscribers while you're at it. Please.
Can you point to Brunei on a world map? The answer is you probably can't. If you must know, it is right over here on the island of Borneo, bordered by only Malaysia. The capital city of Brunei is called Bandar Seri Begawan. Please correct me if I pronounce the city wrong. This guy is the Sultan of Brunei. A sultan means a leader of a Muslim nation. And did you know that the Sultan of Brunei was once the richest man on earth? Yep, in the early 1990s, the Sultan of Brunei was the richest man in the world, up until Bill Gates took his spot. And yes, Brunei is a majority Muslim country, with the majority of their citizens being Muslim. Stay tuned for Bulgaria. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. We are 8 subscribers away from hitting 300 subscribers. It would help a lot if you subscribe. Thank you. Welcome to the country of Bulgaria. This is a country in the Balkans, surrounded by 5 countries, including Turkey, Greece, North Macedonia, Serbia, and Romania. And now we zoom into Bulgaria's capital city, but also its largest city. It is called Sofia. Now we move to Plovdiv, which is Europe's oldest city, with it being continuously inhabited for over 6,000 years. Now we move over to this little town here, which is called Veliki Preslav. It is widely considered to be the birthplace of the Cyrillic script. Now we move on to the 7 relay links, which are named after random things, like the kidney or the eye. Now the next country we'll be moving on to in this series is Burkina Faso. Stay tuned and subscribe for more. This country does not exist anymore. Well, sort of. In 1984, the world map changed forever. It is because of this guy. His name is Thomas Sankara, otherwise known as the Che Guevara of Africa. He then took power and then said, Upper Volta is way too colonial. So he changed the name from Upper Volta to what is now Burkina Faso. It means the land of the upright people. And that's not even the craziest part. He decides to sell his luxury Mercedes, and that resulted in 2.5 million people getting vaccinated. Here's something that's just as crazy. If you end up visiting this little town in Burkina Faso called Bazou, you'd find that crocodiles are actually sacred. In fact, people actually sit on them for good luck. And best of all, the crocodiles don't even attack them. And that's why...
What if I told you that one of Africa's smallest nations is the surprising source of 2 of the continent's mightiest rivers? Well, that's Burundi for you. A country with a story way bigger than its size lets on. You see, Burundi is high in the mountains, along the Great Rift Valley's western branch, the Albertine Rift, with its capital city in Gitega. Its highlands form part of the massive Congo-Nile Divide, a watershed that feeds both the Congo and the Nile River basin. And get this, it's here that what many geographers recognize as the most distant source of the Nile River begins its epic journey north. All of this geological drama has carved out a stunning landscape of steep rolling hills, earning the fitting nickname the Heart of Africa. But this terrain didn't just shape the land, it shaped history. For centuries, the same mountains act as a natural shield, allowing a proud kingdom to flourish in relative isolation. Today, you can still feel that giant story written in its hills, a powerful reminder of the deep connection between a people and their home. If you love discovering hidden stories from around the world, then you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so that was every country starting with the letter B, from the Bahamas to Burundi. If you would like to see clips of every country beginning with the letter C, I suggest you subscribe so you don't miss out. See you next time.